One of us has the fresh one.
That was crispy, too.
Yeah, it was good.
It was nice.
It's good. Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Monday. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
I said
Chase.
welcome back to Team Fat Kid Monday.
Well,
That is a
it's
Monday.
Team Fat Kid Monday.
Choose the fat.
Choose the fat. Yeah.
But it's Team Fat Kid Monday.
Team Fat Kid Monday. Choose the fat.
Oh, man. I cannot wait. Like,
Do we choose the fat on Monday, or is it Monday choose the fat? I don't know. Either way.
So, he's always late.
Running the board.
Bored.
Oh, well, don't blame the board.
43
two
seconds
hands.
in.
You have two hands.
Where was the shots fired? Where was the shots fired? 43 seconds in. We need the shots fired on Dooley. Come on.
All right, so it's Monday. We have some Hops Roulette, and I really want to talk about what's going on this week.
Well,
But we're going to come back to that.
let's start with some St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
So our next podcast will be like I really
Forgot about
we're
that.
We're just gonna drop a phone on the table
For St. Patrick's Day.
and see like how this podcast goes.
It's going to be so bad.
See, I'm not even going to say that.
Do we go live?
We're definitely going to drop a phone on the table and do a podcast. Whether or not you all are going to hear it or not is a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like
Lauren, you might hear it.
I say we do it live.
I say that depends on what time of the day it is.
it's gonna be in the morning.
Well, then we'll
Ish.
fine. Yeah,
Morning-ish.
sure. I'm totally down to do it when we start drinking.
Yeah, no, after 6,
Yeah,
7,
no,
If you're
no,
talking about
no,
doing a
no,
podcast at like 7 o'clock in the afternoon or evening, like that sounds like a horrible plan.
No.
That's
I'm thinking first stop.
Okay. First
First
stop,
stop.
hey? Maybe second. I could be okay with
Second.
that. I'm just saying too far in, like,
It makes a lot
That's
of
why you're
sense.
telling me Uber here, and then we have a driver. That's
Yeah.
because when I said I'm
Then
going to
you
Uber,
from here you Uber back.
yeah, because when at first I was like, "What do you mean she's not going to drive all the way to Chesapeake to pick me up?" And
Uber
then you're
here.
like, "No, over here."
Good math there, bro.
I do you
Use your brain.
Your new food and
Would you
beverage
like a
director is
cookie?
gonna be so proud.
do you know how to calculate food cost?
What?
Do you know how to calculate food costs?
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take beginning inventory, and then from what your revenue is, and then add that, and then divide.
Divide. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the ballpark. I'll give him credit that he knew.
Divide your ending fucking inventory.
Yes. Yeah.
And then
Well, it was starting inventory that you divide.
was it starting inventory or ending inventory
Don't
plus
you
revenue?
don't you divide the starting by the ending?
Yes.
No, not
The,
divide.
the bigger number goes into the smaller number.
That,
To get a
that was
percentage.
something-
just
I,
like,
I
when
had
we
somewhat
do,
of an idea what y'all were talking about from the shop inventory shit that I had to
basically
do.
just like doing P&L.
And there was a lot of math calculations
Okay.
that we had to do.
They're just like fucking
Exactly
Dooley.
the same thing, except you're just doing it for your department and your
Not
specific
everyone.
needs,
Yeah.
not the entire building, which no one gave a fuck about.
Until dun dun dun, Care Bear.
Do they have a tick list? Does like room service have a tick list? I really want to know. Like, how many shampoos did you put in there?
Right?
Was there a towel missing? That's a tick. That's a tick on the tick list.
Time per occupied room,
Mints.
sir.
Yeah,
And there's
but if
there's
hold on, if
also
we're
revenue
fucking
per occupied room.
if we're fucking ticking things like to go boxes and
Dooley, down
15-cent
front.
items,
Yes, sir. What do you have?
We have to share trash bags and gloves with housekeeping. So if I buy a case of XL, they get half the whole thing. I like that can.
how many
That shit is pretty sweet.
of your housekeeping staff
Quit.
wear extra large gloves? And if they buy a case of mediums, do you get the other half?
Pretty much.
But
I want to see Dooley
I want to know where, like,
constantly trying to put on a medium glove. I feel like that would like. How long is your
hands
burger
are
going to take? 35 minutes. It's
Rip.
just 20 to get the glove on.
is the snail literally keeping track of how many?
Is this
Like you
is this
split a
roulette?
box, you split a case.
This is roulette.
No, because he
No,
orders
it's not
it.
roulette. This is like we.
Do
were
you know what it
there.
is?
Yeah.
He orders it,
I-
and then when it comes in, or when he buys it from, or gets it from fucking Restaurant Depot, he
I only know that
literally
it's got
take the.
tools on it.
This was
This was pretty fucking cool.
this was a gift from one of the breweries that we happened to.
And have it.
Inhabit sounds like we live there.
Yeah, well, like no,
we have done work there.
we're going back there very soon. And they
It's mine or is yours? Thank you, Stats.
I know exactly which. Ooh, can I get? Oh, the points start over. I can't even cheat on this one. Because it's a Monday.
Well, then
I
you're
lost
out.
my ass.
You're out.
4.5.
Ouch.
I know what it is.
Do you?
It's a beer.
Yes. It is a beer. And
Congratulations,
no,
Julie. You just won 0 points.
I'm
Fuck yes.
so like we go to these breweries and like they always
It's a sparkling cider.
ask us if we want beers and whatever, and like they crowded us up some beers, and they're like, hey, take these with you. Like,
Not today for anyone who's listening.
no, it was not today. This was last week.
They growlers. It
It
was crowlers, not growlers, by the way. Anyway, you want to take a shot here? Jason, you can just enjoy your beer.
I really like this one.
Hello, how are
Pilsner?
So do I.
you? Oh, Dennis, I haven't even gotten to my
It's a
sip,
good-
and you're
it's a
already out the
really,
gate.
really-
Pilsner,
Can you pour me a little bit more?
5%.
5%.
20.
It's a
If that.
growler. He can
And I'll give
definitely
it a
pour you
4.
some more.
I'm sorry, a 4. Jason was talking.
Oh, yeah. He's going to continue because he's already marked out. Because I can totally get my 3,000 points today.
Sick.
I will also go Pilsner.
Crush Brewery.
I will go with a 5.2 and a 20 IBU, and I will give that a 4.
Did you literally just copy me?
Pilsner.
I don't know. I didn't hear
Damn
anything
close.
he said.
Yeah.
He's off by 2 points on one thing.
Point two.
I-
Point two.
I honestly did not hear anything he
Either
said
one.
either.
IBU, I'm going 32.
32.
Alcohol content, we're
that the
looking.
mumble rap
I don't know. Let's be a little. I'm gonna go 4-3. I've been liking 4-3 today.
Okay, just Dennis making that noise just sound like fucking Bowser.
What else are we working on?
Just your rating.
Okay, rating. I'm gonna go with a fucking 7.
7 out of 5.
I was hesitant on it.
7 out of 5.
7 out of
Oh
5.
yeah,
Huh?
You gonna
okay.
be drinking this beer all
It's
your
a
damn
5
life.
out of 5.
5 out
This
of
is my
5.
most favorite
I
beer.
will drink this
I'm
all
sorry,
the time.
Yingling.
What's
I'm
your
still.
better
You're,
place?
you're still a better beer.
So you still like the lead?
I thought we were on like a 1 to
like
10
that thing,
scale.
like-
My bad.
1 to 10, and we all stop at like
Yeah,
4.
I would really say so whenever you say I won.
Y'all came out with the 9s and 10s earlier with the IPA. So I mean, I thought we
That
were on
was
like.
ABV.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say
Get your head in the game.
You know what this is.
I really.
first time in a while.
You realize that like I was not there when you got this, right?
You realize that you ordered it from me all the fucking time.
Probably. I'm gonna
Not
go with
to
it's a
sound like we're
Pilsner at
dating,
4.5. 18 IBUs, and I'm gonna get a 4.5.
It's the light bulb.
All right, so yeah, it 4.5.
that's why I like it.
You
I've
told
had this.
you
before.
told him the wrong
I have had
ABV,
this.
by the way. You tried to help Chase. You shouldn't have listened to him. You should have just done you.
This is what they gave me because they
Here,
didn't
fucking
have Yingling,
take the
and I
can.
asked for the closest thing they have to a Yingling, and they gave me the light
They just
bulb.
have delicious beer.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
they do.
So this is Light Bulb by the Garage Brewery. Oh yeah, sorry.
There's no.
It's
no.
it's 4.5%, which I nailed on the head. Point for me.
I
It
don't
is a
think
lager.
The commissioner
which
does not get the point.
I definitely fucking debated that.
I was
because,
hesitant on
look,
it too.
Like I wanted to
I
say
was
everybody
very
was wrong,
hesitant
but
on the
it is
lager part.
it's a very light lager. So again, no one got point on the
I kept
Pilsner.
looking
Everybody
down at
went
this
Pilsner.
fucking Miller can, and
Hey,
I was like, "This
6.
fucking looks just like a goddamn Miller." It's a Pilsner.
6 IBUs.
That's why I was sitting here doing this.
So we are all high on the IBUs.
Like, I can see through this shit.
Russian nails good.
I've already rated it high.
Pinkies out, boys.
It's a
When in doubt,
Pinkies out, boys.
Pinkies out.
Jason,
Pinkies
where's it
out,
at?
boys. Pinkies
Where's it
out,
at?
boys. No.
You said this was a 6?
Oh.
It's going to take me a second. We'll
See?
come back around.
I already did it live. You don't need the fucking recording.
That shit was very
but
good.
the fucking
Jesus Christ.
the beat in the bag. We're not going to be able.
Well, I was at a 4-3.
Yeah, you were close with Jason cheating.
What was the IBU?
6 IBU.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, definitely low. On
Definitely
the
off
IBU.
on that one.
So, I mean, we all went high.
It is.
I didn't know that they sold these cans though.
Growlers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like when I hear growler, I'm thinking like
Growler.
actual like
Crowler.
Can
growler. Well, see, I didn't know that there was a difference.
Yeah.
So
Didn't know there was
any
two
brewery,
Because
Did
that's
not know
32 ounces versus
Any brewery
64
Sorry,
to.
Spotify listeners.
Most. They have to have a
most
canner.
breweries they go to, like even like the Catch-All Pint, like
That's Crowlers,
you
yeah.
can take it off a draft and they can it for you right there,
That's sick.
and that's why it's like written in Sharpie.
32
Right,
ounces.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Crowlers
Yeah,
are
see,
32.
I
Growler's 32, Growler
did
is
not
64.
fucking-
How do they can't do that?
I should
It's
have
a
known that was
machine.
There's like a
fucking
press.
Around.
Yeah.
Like they
Feels it,
they
yeah.
filled like
Oh,
the
and
can,
it takes like the
and then they put the lid
takes
on
this
it.
shit and just
Yeah, they
That is fucking sick.
like both sides. Like it's. I mean, it's quick.
I mean, granted, I've only been there twice, and I was drinking out of the fucking draft beers, and I would never thought about like getting a to-go beer.
Taking it home.
Try the
Yeah.
rusted nail. Shit's good as a fuck.
But yeah, fucking that shit is dope. I really didn't know there was a what you say crowler and then growler.
Yeah.
Growler is like the glass.
Yeah,
That's
but-
the
but-
half
but,
gallon 64
But it's called
ounce.
a crowler.
If you're
from a
cool like
can.
me, you have stainless steel
From a
one.
can, it's a
That's
crowler.
that's the crowler. It's
Gotcha.
can growler, and it's usually 32 ounces to my knowledge. I don't know if there's a different size.
Just right down the can.
We should definitely make bigger ones. Just saying.
Crowlers? Like,
Well, I mean, like with a growler, you can close the top.
at what point do you get to a mini keg?
Pony
And how
keg.
fucking cool would that be?
A pony keg.
I don't have cans or growlers, but I can fucking give you a mini
That's
keg.
Heineken. And I think there's a natty.
Let's all throw down some money on a kegerator.
There's a natty mini keg?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. There's a natty mini keg, and there's like always the. Hold on, I'm scrolling. I'm almost there. There it is.
Are you still trying to find? Come on. Feel better? Feel better?
I do feel better. But the producer's here, and
Yeah, no, I heard. I'm moving on.
yeah.
All right, well, Dennis,
Yeah, chef's quote.
chef's quote for the day?
As far as I am concerned, ambition is the most dangerous occupation in the world. I have never been ambitious, or if I have, it's only been by default.
That's tough.
Read it one more time.
It's deep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, like, that's...
As far as I am concerned, ambition is the most dangerous occupation in the world. I have never been ambitious, or if I have, it's only been by default.
See, I mean, like...
That's like a Bourdain.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, but he's not, like... I feel like people wouldn't view him that way, but I feel like he would view himself that way, if that makes
It's-
sense. Like, he was over the top a lot, but I don't think he viewed himself that way.
A dangerous occupation.
So I'm going Bourdain.
I'm gonna go Bourdain.
I'll go filet.
Filet.
Buy filet.
Bobby Filet.
Bobby Filet.
I said filet. Like,
No, you said filet like the fucking steak, buddy,
Oh.
but that's okay. Bobby Filet, heard.
my whole asshole. Shut up.
I'm still mad that Bobby Filet didn't name his daughters, too.
Oh,
What's Emerald's first name?
Lagasse? Oh, Emerald. Emerald.
Oh, Emerald is his first name. So I'd like to go the United Emirate Lagasse's.
Fucking retarded.
What? Who is it?
It's
'Cause,
Marco Pierre White.
Another one who probably is crazy viewed by everyone else, but who
He
did not
retired-
view
He
themselves
retired
as...
so early, though, man.
I'm just
Like,
gonna say I'm out of this game because I don't really know chef quotes like
Neither
that.
do
for real,
we.
for
Don't
real.
worry about it.
Well, I mean, like chef
Obviously.
names for real. Like I know like 5, maybe 4 actually.
all right,
Y'all have already said like
name,
3 of them.
So name the chefs you know.
You got
And I'll name
Bourdain,
chefs
which
that-
is passed. Flay.
I think you mean bourbon. Bobby Fillet.
Bourbon.
Anthony Bourbon. Bobby Fillet.
There's a.
The United Emerald Lagasse.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it Fieri or Fietti?
Fietti.
All right, that guy.
Depends on where you're
Guy.
from.
I can't think of anything
That
quick
guy.
enough for that one. Phoenix? Guy Phoenix?
Guy Ferrari.
Yeah, Guy Ferrari. That'll work.
Yeah, all that other shit, just like they're judges on the shows I don't pay attention to.
No, okay, so they're
I own Shuffleclaw!
And I know there's plenty more, and I've heard plenty more names. It's just like none are like popping
Google
into my head. Real quick.
What year did Marco
Pierre White.
retire? He retired really early. I think he retired like at 39.
Well, I mean, isn't that the goal? Let's face it.
I mean, yeah, like he was. It might have been 45. Like he
1999. So he was. That doesn't.
okay. If he retired in 1999,
He worked for
when is
17
born?
years?
Wikipedia.
I was 5 years old.
It says he worked for 17 years.
17 years.
At the in 1994, at the age of 32, so he was 37 when he retired. Then, if it was 99.
2002 at the age of 28.
Wait, well, hold on. Whoa, in 1999 he retired and returned his Michelin. You have to give your Michelin stars back if you retire.
Yes.
You fucking right? Really? Really? I guess that kind of makes sense. But really?
He was the youngest person to receive 3 Michelin stars. Like,
Damn.
I did not know you had to give them back when as long as the restaurant is there. I assumed if the restaurant held up to.
Well, I mean, you would assume that,
right? I mean, how many chefs actually work in the restaurant that they open, and like they may be there, but they're not necessarily
how
there.
How fucking awesome are you that you retired at 32? Think about that.
I'm really sorry if Gordon Ramsay listens to this, but yeah, he's another one that just like popped back into my head. Like, oh, hey, that's a chef.
Gordon Ramsay's?
Yeah, that guy.
The Ramses.
Hell on earth.
I am not going to call any chef the right name from now on. I feel like that's just, I'm going to fuck with everyone. Like, I need to call Jason something.
I knew
Oh, look at that. Hell's Kitchen.
Jason Frosting. Oh, that's.
I knew Pierre
I work with Jason Frosting.
retired early. I did not know that he retired at 32. But like when he was at 32, like he was at his wit's end because he chased the star so far, and like he was way beyond what anyone else was doing.
Right.
And he achieved the 3rd Michelin star. And at that point in time, he was like, "I have the star." He's like, "I did what I came here to do. I'm fucking done." Like he was the GOAT. And we'll go with like
best time to go out when you're on top.
Yeah, like when you think about it, like Gronkowski from the Patriots, he should not have come back to the NFL, but he came back and won another ring that's worth fucking another couple $1 million on top of the fucking couple $1 million that they paid him to play 1 year with Brady. Like, but like Marco Pierre White was Brady. Like, he was.
It's almost like people are setting a certain standard, and then they're like, "It's time for me to fade, but I want someone to make that standard better."
No, I don't think. I think
not even like a standard, but like just like an achievement, in a sense, I guess. That only a select few of people.
MPW.
Like you're not going to be the only one to get it. But there's going to be a select few of people to get it. So, like, why not make it harder for those select few people to get it?
MPW was trying to pass his predecessors, and he did it the fastest, the youngest. And, like, but it drove him to, like, the wit's end. Like,
right.
His family life was trash. Like, the book is amazing, and he's out there fucking, like, on his days off, he's going hunting. Not spending time with his family. And it's a great read, but what are we looking at? Like,
you're making him sound like a swell guy. I gotta tell you.
I mean, he's
he's out hunting. Fuck his family.
It's like, yeah, I worked all fucking day for fucking 3 months. My one day off, I'm going hunting. Like,
I'm still kind of hung up on the.
I did not know that you had to give your Michelin stars back
when you retire. That I did
really?
not either.
I thought it was.
What's the point of getting the star in the first place if you got to give it back?
Well,
you
it's
got it.
recognition. I mean, like, yo, you have achieved the top
Participation
tier.
trophy.
No. Michelin doesn't say, "Oh, you did a good job." It's either you did great or you fucking didn't.
No, they said
If-
you did
if
a
you're-
great
if
job,
you're-
but
if you're-
we're gonna need that back.
If your server crop dusted that table, you're not getting that star.
Like I've never heard of any award being given out and then being taken back.
But see, here's the thing: if they're giving the
Heisman,
chef,
bitch.
wait,
Reggie Bush
really?
and the Heisman.
If
Hey,
they're giving-
I really did not.
if they're giving the chef the award and he leaves the restaurant, they're not taking the award back. He's no
Yeah.
longer there. And now, if they're
True,
giving the
yeah,
restaurant,
because it's for, yeah, that
I
that
assume
kinda
Michelin
makes
stars
more
were for the
sense.
restaurant.
Yeah.
That
So did-
that
so
makes
did
more
I.
sense. But I
So
was thinking
Michelin
that
stars.
I was thinking that it was like a personal award, like not like for the company that you're working for. That,
No,
like,
I really thought
like
it
the
was
company
for the
was like a
fucking
5-star
So
restaurant kind
did
of thing. Like
So once he leaves, then they have to go back and reassess the restaurant.
yeah, and
And if
The
it carries the stars, it
new
carries
standard.
the stars. I'm confused on this.
I feel like that's just ass backwards.
I mean, we have to go back and read now.
That's too much to read.
Like,
It's
if it's-
Dooley's been scrolling for a minute. I've been trying. No.
I can understand if it's like 100-carat gold star, like you can't give that many out. I get that, but like
No, they just
if it's a
award-
gold-plated star, bro, or like it's a gold star, like just painted and it's got your name on it and it's an award, like why do you gotta take it
No,
back?
it's literally like in a pamphlet. That
Oh,
they,
so it's just a piece of paper.
Michelin, the tire company.
Yeah, you weren't here. There's a whole story behind that.
I really thought they actually gave you a star.
They might. I don't
Like I thought it was like a
Technically,
like
like-
a trophy style like star.
like the gold
I'm
gold
pretty
play
sure-
on
I'm
YouTube
pretty
if
sure-
you hit 1 million followers or
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure there's something they give you.
I mean, that's
Like,
kind of
once-
shitty for a Michelin tire company to be like, "Hey, here's a piece of paper, and we're gonna need that award
which-
back,
which
or that
we
representation of an
which-
award."
We learned through podcasts and all these things like that. The Michelin tire company created these stars for people, like on a road trip through France, and they like rated restaurants, and then it just became such a huge fucking thing, and people were fighting, like working for these stars. So the Michelin star is actually done by the tire company.
So the
That's
high-
actually pretty interesting.
So the highest rated restaurants are.
That's pretty
By
fucking
tire
cool though,
companies.
because that like one thing that I like when it comes down to like the history of the world is like how things get tied together. Like automobiles on the day-to-day roads got on there because people built them to race on. Like, yeah, you had the Model A and fucking horse and carriage for fucking transportation, but then once you got a motor, they were like, we're gonna start racing, dude. And they started racing real fucking early. Like, real fucking early.
But
And then you see,
mine's
like,
faster than yours.
then you see the fucking the tie-in of like,
Well, like, when
hey,
you-
now I got transportation, but I want to go eat, but I want to travel the world too, or like the country, or like that town, or whatever. And you're now you're rating restaurants that you're traveling on via transportation, and it's just crazy how all that stuff gets tied into play. The food, cars, automobile world, just exploring adventures. You know,
Dude, when I
Crazy.
go take my trip down to fucking Texas, I'm hitting a lot of shit.
I would too. I mean, it's fucking Texas, dude. Like,
No, I'm driving Georgia.
aren't they like the founders of the tomahawk steak? I don't want to say like founders,
Butcher?
but like they're the ones who like put it on there, like
No.
on the board.
I'm pretty sure that's Chicago.
No, either
Okay.
Chicago or New York.
Okay.
And that's a waste of money. 'Cause leave my meat on
Well, I
the
know they
bone.
got a hella steak challenge out there, so if
No,
you do go,
leave that meat on the bone. Because that fucking the ribeye with the bone still in,
Yeah.
and the cap steak still running down that fucking bone. The butcher's reading. He's not paying attention. What are we looking at?
Well, it's just Dooley's trying to find something about the tomahawk steak here, but now you're basically just on people commenting.
yeah.
Best
I agree with
guess,
that one right
it
there.
came from the Rio Grande
What?
when butchers.
No, our
What
pound for pound.
what
the
I read
biggest
from
scam.
the first thing that you clicked on, it was talking
Scroll
about
to the top.
It was talking about the Native American
The history of-
hatchet, and that's where the tomahawk came into play.
yeah.
The history of the steak goes back to
so-
the days of the Rio Grande cattle drivers, where the
Okay.
cowboys of Texas used spices of Mexico to flavor their meals. The
you
long
read top,
rib
I read
bone
bottom.
that has flayed its meat, that has been flayed of its meat, gives the steak the appearance of a hatchet of a Native American tomahawk grain, and they cut its descriptive name. But it started in Texas by cattle drivers that were using Rio to grind.
So I was
steak
kind of right.
spices.
Honestly, I agree with that one statement though. It's the biggest scam in the fucking steak world.
Is this steak
Scam.
good for
It's
you?
a scam. Because
All right, this is gonna
I charge
sound-
more per pound. I
this
charge
is
more
gonna
per
sound-
pound for those than I do for bone-in ribeyes.
This is going to sound fucking horrible, but you pay for appearance.
Yeah, it's all about the
Yeah,
goddamn. It's
yeah.
that is. That's what it is. It's
You
about
pay for
presentation.
appearance.
that's why I,
mean,
was
like,
worried about
quality.
cutting my hair, bro.
Dude,
Quality.
why do you pay more at the oceanfront? Because it fucking looks better. You're on the oceanfront. Like, why? Like, it's appearance, it's atmosphere. Like, you pay
Just like
more
why-
because that steak looks
Just
bigger.
like why the
It's
houses
not-
are more down there.
The steak may be smaller, but the fucking thing looks big. It hangs off the plate. Oh, even though I can't eat that part.
Still didn't fucking cook it right.
Dude, like, when you say fresh catch at the oceanfront, like, motherfuckers think that you literally walked out
Yeah,
to the,
oh my
to the
God,
beach
dude.
and caught that shit this
There,
morning.
there might be like 2 places down at the beach that might get fresh stuff in weekly. Other than that, it's like no.
I don't know, dude. You can definitely go down to the dock and
Yeah,
get,
you go.
Well,
down-
no, I know,
You can
but
go
like,
down to Rudy's
I'm
Inlet.
talking about like the restaurants actually going to the dock and getting the shit.
Some do.
All right,
like-
let's talk about this beer.
Yeah.
Alex already went. I think
Yep.
it's a juicy. We want a juicy IPA.
Been real heavy on these IPAs. I feel
5.4. That's second guessing that. It's a 6.4. Sorry. The ABV, IBU. Sorry. 22. I give it a 3.5. I want to give it a 4, but I didn't have enough of
I'm gonna go IPO. 7.2. About 30 IBU. I'm gonna go 4.
IPA, 6.5, 45. And I'll give it 3.
also IPA. Giving it a 2 on my likings. Bitterness. Let's go with a 45. Alcohol content. 5, 6.
All right.
That shit is.
This is
Ooh, another
Confused by the Garage Brewery.
slightly.
Coming in at 7% confused, slightly. Nicely. Coming in at 7%. Dooley came in closest, but he went over. Nobody else really came close to the 7. We were all in the 6, 4,
22 for
range.
IBU.
22 for IBU. Jason nailed that one on the head. Point for Jason. That's it, really. I mean, is it a juicy IPA? It is a juicy IPA. Oh, son of a bitch. Jason got a second
It's definitely one of the better IPAs, but still not doing it for me.
Not doing it for him?
Nah. Sorry, Garage Brewery.
Like, are you? I mean, you're
But
not.
you
an
know
IPA
that you
fan.
can go there and get a light bulb
Yep.
and enjoy that.
Yep. Because I've done it before, and I just had it again.
The lagers. The lagers.
And I actually did forget what the beer was that I had there that they gave me, and that they gave me like a little tester of like 5 different beers.
So
And
you
I was
bought a
like-
flight.
And yeah, well, they gave me a flight. I didn't
Is it
buy it.
the Rusty Nail?
Like,
Oh,
did it,
that's the red one.
I'm
That's
pretty
a
I'm pretty
Zambra,
sure
yeah.
when I went, it was the car meet for the grand opening of the Garage Brewery. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3. I'm not sure if it was the grand opening or not. It might have been though.
It's probably the grand opening because we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary,
Yeah.
and they had asked us to participate.
We're still working on that.
Gotcha.
We're trying to figure it out.
But yeah,
if we
I
can.
definitely didn't. I only bought like 2 or 3 beers when I was there, and then I got some food off the food truck that was there. And then that's when I sent you the actual the pictures of them having the little Olive Garden fucking buzzer shits. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
that's a fucking staple right there.
We've talked about it, but we don't have anywhere to fucking keep that shit plugged in.
Yeah. Well, that truck was also pretty small too, so I don't know. But
the only buzzer, if we're talking about the pizza truck,
nope.
no,
It was a sub truck. It was all white, and they did subs
they made
and
subs?
fries. Yeah, and I think they did pulled pork sandwiches too. But yeah, anyways, I was at the bar and they gave me a flight. Not like an actual, like they didn't pull out the whole flight situation for me, but they gave me a couple tasters of like their, I think they have like 2 or 3 different types of lagers, and then they have like 1 or 2 pilsners, and then they have like the majority is IPA craft beers and stuff. But yeah, they gave me like 1 or 2 IPAs, and then the pilsner, and then the
I'm
best
stoked
lager
that there's
that
a
they
sub
had.
truck out there that we haven't tried yet. All right, so there's
I'm pretty sure it was a sub truck.
Team Fat Kid food truck update.
We will be out this week. Today, you can find us at Farmhouse at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th, at Commonwealth, starting at 4. The 19th, 4 o'clock at South Beach Apartments, for those of you that live there.
Or anyone else that wants to come out.
Saturday the 20th, we will be at Riverwalk for breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't get upset, Jason. And then Reaver Beach that night at 2 o'clock.
Oh, so a double day.
Fun times.
Always good. So, we scored garage beers on high points, except for
Chase isn't an IPA fan. I mean, Dennis went 3. That's realistic. To be expected.
yeah. I mean, I just love doing that. Anyway,
Anywho.
oh, that's a fresh one. Finish us out.
As always, guys, thank you for listening
Thanks for
to
saying
Team Fat
Patrick's
Kid.
Day if you think this shit was fucked up.
Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
and of course, you can find us online for your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find us, the food truck, on Facebook,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
and Twitter.
At Fat_truck.
As always, be creative.
Stay hungry.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Praise the Lord.